Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru.
I have a question.
Hanji.
So at the moment we're going through Goljog.
Hanji.
What was before Goljog, and was Sikhi around before Goljog, and did we need Sikhi and did we need God just as much then as we do now?
Okay, Hanji. So Maharaj said, you know, Rara Sahib, some Puran people say, Har Jug Jug Bhagat Upaya, Paj Rakhda Aya Ram Raji. So basically, we're in Kaljug now, but in these 4 jugs, like, so first was Satjug, and Gurbani talks about what the state of Satjug was, that in Satjug, everybody had Sat, and they all had Santok and Taram. So righteousness, so you need Taram anyway when you have, so this is what used to be in Satjug. People knew the truth, they were righteous, and they were in contentment. And they said that lower, it became worse and worse, people went lower down. So then came Treta, and they described Treta as, imagine Satjug was like a table with 4 legs, and it's totally stable, yeah? And Taram is the thing that's supporting us, so it's totally stable, yeah? Then if you break one leg, it becomes wobbly, innit? Yeah? But it's still going to stand if you leave it alone, innit? So in Treta there was like 3 legs. And if you go into Asadivar, so in Satjug Rath, you know, if you imagine a chariot, Maharaj describes like a chariot, but they could also describe it like 4 legs. So when everything was stable, they say that there was Santok and there was Taram. So everybody was content and there was righteousness. Obviously it was Sat, everybody had truth. Then in the next one, in Treta, they say it's like people were celibate, like they had Jat, not celibacy, but they were in control of their Kaam, Krodh, Lobh, Moh, Ahankar. They weren't living in Naam fully, but they were living in control they had control over their senses. And Jor, they had strength, power. Jor Ageratavav, so they had power. So they could say stuff and it would happen. People were still at that level, they would be able to give a bachcha and it would still happen. And people had, they were in control of themselves, right? Now the next one, Maharaj says, Ki in Dwapar, the third, so now the 2 legs have gone from the table, it's obviously fallen over, right? So this is Tap, it was Tap and Sat Agiratva. So people still knew the truth there, they knew what the truth was, and they used to do Tap Samjam, which was they used to do penances to please the God. They would do something like yoga, or they would please, like they would do, you know, keep their hand up like this, or they would do tapasya, but like okki tapasya, not like what we do have now, yeah? But then they say that in Kaljug, the thing that's driving the world is Agni, fire. Yeah? Fire mean here, Kaam, Krodh, Lobh, Moh, Ahankar, these fires of greed, fires of lust, that inside us, we're talking about downstairs, these 4 fires, they were driving the world, people are driven by this fire. Yeah? And Kud Ageratva, Kud means that falsehood. So falsehood and desire, fire, are what is prevalent in this world. Yeah? But in every world, the highest path has always been Naam, to connect to God. So the Bhagat in every of those 4 jugs has always done the same thing, which is connect to God through Naam. Which is why if you look at when they talk about the Vaheguru mantra, Bhai Gurdashi talks about that in Satjug, the mantra was given by the Satguru Vasudev, and the mantra was Vishnu, yeah, Vava. Then in Dwapar, Hari Krishna or Krishna came and gave the mantra of Hari, Har. Then in Treta, it was Ramji, Ramchandra gave the mantra of Ram, yeah. And then finally in Kaljug, Guru Nanak Ji gave the mantra of Govind, yeah. And then combining all those 4, Vava, Haha, Rara and Gagga again, swapped it around, Vava, Haha, Rara and Gagga, made Vaheguru. And this 5, this is the, adding the 4 because they're making the 5th one. So again, Naam comes as the highest one in all stages, yeah. So Sikhi was there in every if you're going to describe Sikhi as a path of enlightenment, as a path of Naam, Bani often talks about Ki Santaka Marg. So Sikhi would be the road of the saints. So in every age, the saints have walked this path, yeah, of Naam. Even it says, and I will come, and Anand Sahib will come to Veda mein Naam Uttam hai, yeah, so Sune Nahi. So in the Vedas also Naam is the Uttam. So this is the path that is Uttam in all the 4 ages. Yeah, so Sikhi has always been here from the very beginning, which is why Maharaj says, Adi Sach, Jugadi Sach, Happy Sach, Nanak Hosi Pi Sach. Yeah. So Sikhi is a true way in all 4 ages, but in different ages people had a different level outside. Now in Kaljug, no one has got that concept of Naam. Even religions, give an example, Christianity, yeah? Even Christianity, what do they say? Our Father who art in heaven. They don't say Jesus who is in heaven. They say our Father. They don't say your Father. They say our Father. So matlab sab da pyo ek hai na. Sab matlab ma pyo ek hai. One he says the Father of all of us is one. Yeah. So Maharaj says that they say ki our Father. So Jesus is not special. He's for everybody. Yeah. Who are in heaven, blessed be thy name. But do they jap naam? They say blessed is your name, but do they jap naam nowadays? No. Very few Christians ever sit down and jap naam. They have the mala, they sometimes do the Hail Mary and the Lord's Prayer, but very few nowadays even know there's a concept called jumping naam. Very few people even know that the Holy Spirit is supposed to be experienced. Now what they call Holy Spirit, we could say no. Because they say Holy Spirit descends upon you. Where would it descend from? That's on dua, isn't it? That's the highest spot on the body. It wouldn't descend from the hands. It's not going to descend from the neck upwards. It would descend from the top of the body down. So therefore, they're talking about naam as well. That's on dua. So the Holy Spirit descends upon them. Then the same, and they say, I'm walking with the Spirit. What that means, I'm living the experience of naam. It's just a different vocabulary. They just have a different vocabulary for it, but it's the same thing they're talking about. Yeah. The Gnostics, there's the people that live in them. They're Christians, but they believe in the experience of God. That's what they believe. Gnostics, Christianity. Yeah? So naam has been the very first path ever. There's always been human beings have been born with dasam dwar, and we've come here to connect to God. Only thing that's happened now is that all the previous religions that were formed, they didn't bring the complete truth. In the sense that they had the truth, but the Guru, whoever started it up, didn't firstly write their Granth. And the Guru Granth Sahib is the only Granth written by the Guru. There's no other Granth in this world that was written by the founder themselves and compiled and sealed off. So we're unique. Secondly, all the Gurus mostly they came once. There was now we had 10. Yeah. So in 200 years, Maharaj made Sikhi perfect, and so we couldn't spoil it. Even now, no matter how much the committee might try, Sikhi is still here. Yeah. Even no matter how much the Indian government tries, Sikhi is still pardak. So the truth can't be destroyed in it. Guru ka shabad na mete koi. No one can destroy the Guru Shabad. Right? So in this way, our Guru is come to perfect, to give the full message. And Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj in Dasam Granth Sahib, they go through what other people came here to do, and they complete off by saying that then I was called. So sabne karta apna kam, then Guru Gobind Singh Ji gets called up. And they say, God says, I've made you my son now. Go into the world and do taram parchar of taram, of righteousness, the true way. So Sikhi has been the true way from the very beginning. Other religions fell off from it, so we've come back to give that truth. But we're not here to convert people. For us, conversion doesn't even mean anything. You know, a Christian, if they jump naam, they're walking our path. If a Christian starts jumping naam, we don't care. If they start being a good person, it doesn't matter to us if they keep their case or not. Or they say, they're jumping naam, they're living a good life, that's it, they've done their job. That's what we're here to do, is make everybody jump naam.
Is there another stage after Kaljug, or is that it?
It goes to Satjug.
Back to
Yeah, Satjug. So we've come here to make Satjug. I've told some people, heard this story before. There was a Jehovah's Witness lady that knocked on my door once, Punjabi one, and she goes, she's sort of from Punjabi background, but she was not really, didn't know much about it. She goes, oh, you lot are here to. I was very busy that day. I didn't have time. I would have brought her in otherwise. But I was busy. She goes, you lot are here to. You're waiting for Satjug, right? I said, no. Who told you that? She goes, that's what I read. I said, no, we're not here. We're not waiting for Satjug. We're going to make Satjug. She's like, oh, yeah. So we're here to spread. We're here to make a world where righteousness and justice and truth is prevalent. Yeah, that's our hukam from our Guru. Yeah, and the other word for that is Hale-Miraj. Hale-Miraj means a compassionate kingdom. When you have compassion, you have righteousness, na? Tol taram daya kaput. When you have daya, you then have taram as well. So our aim is to make Satjug. Yeah. It won't happen unless we do it. Allah come here. Go, okay. Hanji. Go on.
You know, like Sikhi came about during Kaljug.
Yeah.
So I can't quote this thing I was reading about one day, and then basically the thing basically where it says during Satyug something was prominent, like idol worship or something, or whatever, something else was prominent. In a Sikhi change, if it was Satyug or if it was a different yug, basically, would anything about Sikhi change?
No, Maharaj is now giving us the Uttam Panth. This is the Uttam way of all the, in all the yugs, the highest way was always Naam. So when it talks about the 4 mantras, Maharaj says ki chare jage chojugi panchayan vich aap hove. So there was in every age there was enlightened people, yeah. In all the jugs, chare jage chojugi, there was Satguru of each jug. Each of them was enlightened. But now panchayan vich aap hove. Panchayan means the supreme. He's aap. So now Sikhi has become the supreme way in all the 4 jugs, yeah. So what Guru Nanak Dev Ji has come here to do has been the supreme way in all the ways. So basically, if you look at the old pictures in India, you'll see like the frescoes. If you look at in the old Gurdwara, when people draw paintings on the walls, yeah, what you see is a massive Guru Nanak and all Devi Devte bowing down to them. If you look carefully, if you type in Google, you will see always a big Guru Nanak and all Devi Devte are bowing down, or Guru Gobind Singh Ji, they were bowing down, or you'll see like a Devi flying, doing the Chaur Sahib over Guru Gobind Singh Ji. So as far as Sikhs would say, all the Devi Devte, all the Mahapurukhs in this world, they bow down to Guru Nanak. Because Guru Nanak Dev Ji is Akal Purukh themselves. Yeah? Aap Narayan ka Avatar Jag vich parvari. He's come himself this time. The Pai Sukhrasi has a very good analogy. He says that, you went to the camp, but we said it at the camp. So imagine a battle. First in the battle you send the pawns in. Then if the pawns don't work, then you send in like your knights and your rooks and other people that are a bit more experienced at fighting. And if they don't work, you might send in the queen and the bishops. If they don't work, you find the king steps in himself in the battle, yeah? So this is what happened. Previously people came, they didn't complete the job, yeah? And then more people came, they still didn't do the job, so therefore God came himself this time. Aap pe aaya. So that's why in Bani we'll say ki Satgur vich aap rakhyon kar pargat aak sunaya. Asadiwar. Maharaj says God has placed himself in Satguru. Satgur vich aap pe rakhyon. Aap pe aaya in Satgur kar pargat. He's made it visible, it's not hidden. Aak sunaya. He said it out to make everybody listen to it. Ki Rab aap pe aaya. So Bani will say very clearly ki pan mathara kach ped nahi Gur Arjan parta kahar. He is Vaheguru. Yeah. So Bani is saying clearly that Guru Arjan Dev Ji, Guru Nanak Dev Ji, they are actually Akal Purukh's own light. Other religions, they don't say that. You know, I mean, Christianity, obviously, they do believe that Jesus was the Son of God, right? But for us, like we would say that he didn't complete it. What he set up didn't complete. It wasn't pura in that sense, yeah. So Guruji had to come to complete the whole message.